a front row seat for a total solar eclipse that swept a shadow from Oregon to South Carolina in just 90 minutes. There were cheers and some tears of joy as day turned to twilight in its direct path. And eclipse pilgrims who traveled from far and wide to experience the moment from just the right places, even in the sky aboard a special eclipse flight, were rewarded for their efforts.
It didn't matter where you were for the total eclipse. The reactions seemed universal. Awestruck, elation, magical, communal, even tearful.
What a great memory it is. Oh my gosh.
First the countdown, then the showstopper.
Oh my God.
The crowds were enormous, from the Oregon coast to Casper, Wyoming.
I've seen like a moon, the sun.
Carbondale, Illinois to Washington, D.C., where the president first looked at the sun without eclipse glasses before an aide urged him to put them on. From Tennessee to South Carolina.
It's just been incredible just to watch it. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Where thousands gathered at the USS Yorktown in Charleston Harbor, hoping, even praying, that the day's clouds would part. Then, at the last possible moment, it happened.
This is a spectacular show. You couldn't ask for better. We're getting to see the moon and its interaction with the sun quite clearly, despite a little cloud cover.
It was just the most spectacular thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did it live up to expectations?
Absolutely amazing.
For the millions of people in 14 states who looked up, that brief moment of totality will last a lifetime.
Seeing totality, even if it was only for a few seconds, made it worthwhile. Very happy.
Back in Charleston, where Georgia Cub Scout Pack 650 had spread out on the deck of the Yorktown, taking it all in, 8-year-old Ryan Elwood made sure to bring his stuffed dog Patrick along.
Because he likes to make me fall asleep when it's dark, and I like when I get to fall asleep, and I just like it.
It was, quite simply, one of life's special moments you just had to share with someone you love.
Where the moment the nation had been waiting for,
there's a diamond ring, there's the ring,
proved surreal. 100,000 people flooded the fields of this small farm town to experience the extraordinary. Under perfectly clear skies, Madras became one of the first cities to fall beneath the blanket of darkness, an epic view.
You no longer need these safety glasses. People are cheering. We have been told it is a spiritual moment, a hair-raising moment. It is certainly that.
The Barron family drove 6 hours from Seattle.
My heart kind of started pounding and felt like it was stopped, and I felt chilled.
Spectators came from around the globe. History on the horizon.
All thumbs up. Oh, what it cracked up to be. You gotta see one.
It's been said no other event in nature can eclipse this.
With this ring?
Under the stars and planets, Michael and Julie Caston were married today.
You may kiss your bride.
Exchanging vows during the so-called diamond ring, the first few seconds after totality.
Here comes diamond ring! Diamond ring!
A moment they will never forget, and one millions of others
This is so beautiful.
will treasure forever.
In Greenville, South Carolina, a baby girl born early was named Eclipse. And people everywhere tried to preserve this once-in-a-lifetime moment, using their protective glasses to take photos on their smartphones and post them on social media. This NASA image shows the International Space Station crossing the eclipse.
It looks just a tiny bit like Pac-Man.
The Charleston Harbor Resort and Marina threw an eclipse beach party for 2,000 people. When totality arrived, the clouds parted just in time for Janelle and Will Alexis. Humbling?
Very. That's the word. Humbling.
Yeah. In many states, highways are jammed because tonight's great migration is stargazers heading home. Anthony, some of them have already begun planning for the next big solar eclipse in April 2024.
Yep, and the Crossroads Mark Strassman will be right here again in Carbondale, Illinois.